I'm telling you now, I can't see it going past 3 or 4 rounds. I don't even think he's going to go that. I think once he sees the power and the ferocity, if I tell you what he's been doing to them middleweights and super middleweights and light heavies, because they weren't supermen, they were light heavies.
Yeah.
Mate, they had their hands full with my son.
Yeah.
He's just an animal.
This ain't just another fight, it's a bloodline unleashed. Nigel Benn says his son Conor's an animal with savage instinct, and Chris has no clue what's coming his way. Nigel doesn't talk with rage, he speaks with conviction. But one thing I want you to understand, there's no anger involved. None of that whatsoever. Just his passion, his ferocity, his determination, his will to win. That's my boy. That's the mindset, he says, that makes Conor unstoppable. It's not about emotion, it's about execution. Every move, every punch is fueled by purpose. Nigel believes this isn't just another fight for Conor. It's a statement. And when that bell rings, he's convinced his son will prove exactly why he's built to win. Nigel's pride runs deeper than just being a father. It's a legacy on the line. For him, this isn't just another bout. It's history being written in real time. He sees something bigger than just a fight. 2 powerful names, 2 bloodlines, 1 massive moment. The stage is set for something the sport has never witnessed before.
2-time ex-world champions. Watching their son going, it's never been done before.
Yeah.
So we're really excited about it, and I can't wait. I really can't wait to see. I think a lot of the people now are looking at Conor 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And him 2 years ago, he's improved like 90%. He's just on another level.
Yeah.
Just on another level.
And what stands out most to Nigel is Conor's growth. He knows people are judging his son based on the past, but that version of Conor is long gone. He talks about evolution, sharpness, and focus. In his eyes, Conor is transformed into a whole new beast. That's why Nigel isn't just hopeful, he's confident. While Nigel speaks with the pride of a father and a fighter, Conor brings the fire of someone who's been waiting for his moment. Back on home soil, the energy around him is electric. This isn't just another fight week. It's the one he's been grinding toward for years, and now everything he's worked for is finally within reach.
Oh mate, I'm excited. You know, just touched down on British soil, so I'm ready to get stuck in. You know, this is the week I've been waiting for the past 2.5 years. You know, so for me, all the hard work's done. You know, I've had a tremendous camp, worked extremely hard, dedicated myself, applied myself. You know, so I'm excited to get this week out of the way. I just wish it was fight night.
Yeah.
I wish I was fighting tonight.
Yeah.
You can hear the hunger in his voice, the kind you can't fake. The focus, the discipline, the sacrifice. It's all led to this. No distractions, no doubts, just pure readiness. Conor isn't hoping for the win. He's already living like it's done. For him, fight night can't come fast enough. Every second waiting feels like a lifetime. Because when that bell rings, he's ready to unleash everything. Everything about Conor's energy says one thing. He's locked in. This isn't just excitement anymore. It's relief. It's focus. It's business. After years of setbacks, delays, and doubt, the moment is finally real. The fight is happening, and nothing's standing in the way now.
It's one of them fights that you don't think's going to happen. You know, there seem to be so many hurdles getting in the way. But you know, we're here now and the stars have aligned for now. You know, for the fight to be, you know, 10 times the magnitude, and yeah, I'm excited. I think the time is right now, and you know, clearly it is. You know, I put the work in, and that's what's important. Just excited to get this week out of the way. You know, get all the media done and just handle business. You know, all this now is just noise. Just ready to get in there.
Conor knows how long the road has been and how many times it looked like this fight might slip away. But now, with everything in place, he believes the timing couldn't be better. He's done the work, shut out the noise, and kept his head down through it all. For him, the media, the build-up, the buzz, it's just background. What matters now is stepping in and handling business. Behind all the noise and pressure, there's a personal side to this fight that Conor doesn't hide. This camp wasn't just about training hard. It was about sacrifice. He left behind the people he loves most to fully lock in. Every decision was made with one goal in mind: victory.
It's been phenomenal. You know, I've removed myself from all comforts, and you know, I've made sacrifices this camp. You know, leaving my son, you know, for 12 weeks, my daughter, you know, my missus, you know, so it's been challenging, to say. You know, but I've had a good team there, all set up and all ready to just take care of one thing, one job, and that's getting the victory April 26. You know, so for me, there's been no stone unturned. You know, sparring, you know, likes of, you know, Skull, Bruno, Denzel Bentley, and moving. And moving and pushing my body to the limit, you know, as much as I can.
You can feel how much this camp meant to him. physically, mentally, and emotionally. It wasn't easy, but Conor made sure nothing was left to chance. From elite sparring partners to pushing his body past its limits, it was about showing out. And when April 26 comes, he is ready to prove exactly why the sacrifice was worth it. After all the sacrifices, Conor's mindset is crystal clear. This is more than sport. It's not just gloves and game plans for him. It's about pride, legacy, and family. Every opponent, every round feels personal. And this fight is no different. Maybe even more intense.
Listen, I'm coming to fight. It's always personal. It's not just Chris. Every single one of my fights has been personal. If you're trying to take food off my table and out my kids' mouths, it's personal. It's never just business with me. It's always personal. I always got a chip on my shoulder about it. So, you know, come Saturday night, forget the egg slap. Forget the names, forget the calling me this. It makes no difference. It makes no difference. You know, there ain't no aggression. I'm coming in there to do a job, and I'm coming in there to wipe him out.
For Conor, stepping into the ring is about defending what's his. It's about protecting the people he fights for, and proving that no one can take what he's earned. The trash talk, the headlines, the mind games, none of it shakes him. He's not coming in with rage. He's coming in with purpose. And on fight night, he's not looking to win on points. He's coming to make a statement. At this point, Conor's energy has shifted. The talking, the cameras, the interviews. It's all just noise now. The work's been done. The mindset's locked in. And all that's left is the fight. He's not here to entertain the drama. He's here to end it. He stated, "I ain't playing them games, you know what I mean. Just going to get there on Saturday and handle business." He's not here for showmanship or mind games. His focus is sharp, and his patience is gone. He added, "All the talking's done. All the media, it's all done. I'm just ready to get in and handle business, man." That's the tone of a man who's had enough of the buildup. No distractions, no emotions, just a mission. Everything he's sacrificed, everything he's said, it all comes down to one night. Conor's not stepping in there to share the spotlight. He's stepping in to take over. Come Saturday, it's not about making noise. It's about making a statement. As Conor's focus sharpens and his confidence grows, the weight of the moment isn't lost on Chris Eubank Jr. for him. This fight represents more than just another opponent. It's everything. Every bit of pressure, every ounce of expectation has built up to this one night. For Chris, a win isn't just a victory, it's a necessity.
Everything is riding on this fight. This is the biggest fight of my career. The most amount of money, the most amount of pressure, the most amount of everything. Everything is riding on this. A loss would, it would finish me. It would ruin me. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, a defeat would be devastating.
The stakes are as high as they get, and Eubank knows it. A loss here isn't just another setback. It could break him in every sense, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. The fallout would be far more than just a number on his record. This fight isn't just about glory, it's about survival. With everything on the line, Chris knows he can't afford to lose. The pressure will either crush him or push him to the limit. As the pressure builds, it's clear that this fight isn't just about pride or money for Chris Eubank Jr. There's something much deeper at play. The animosity with Conor isn't something he can just brush off, it's personal. But what adds even more weight to the moment is the legacy he carries on his shoulders.
You know, not only is the beef between me and Conor real, and something that I wouldn't be able to stand, you know, the defeat of on a personal level. I have to uphold my father's legacy. Letting him down would probably hurt even more.
For Chris, this fight isn't just about beating Conor. It's about honoring his father's legacy. A loss would sting far deeper than just a defeat in the ring. Failing to uphold the name that built him, the name that's always been his foundation, would be a blow that cuts to the core. This isn't just about his own ambitions. It's about ensuring the legacy of his father lives on through every victory. After Chris Eubank Jr.'s intense revelations, it's clear that both men are carrying a heavy weight into this fight. But Conor's fire burns hotter, fiercer. This isn't just about settling scores. It's about domination. The anger and frustration that once fueled him have now evolved into an all-consuming drive, one that will be unleashed on fight night. He stated, "Listen, there was a lot of noise. There was a lot of frustration, a lot of anger, a lot of, should you say, hatred, bitterness towards the game." Conor acknowledges the turmoil he's faced. The years of doubts, distractions, and negativity didn't just stay outside the ring. They followed him, shaped him. It's clear this fight isn't just about his opponent, but about battling the forces that try to derail him. Now he's using all that energy, all that emotion as fuel. He stated, "I'm excited to be back, and I feel like this is a new and improved version of the man I was. I was 25 years old at the time. The fight's twice the size, and I just feel like now is the right time." Conor believes that time is now. The man who steps in that ring isn't the same young fighter he was years ago. He's evolved, sharpened by both experience and adversity. This isn't just a fight for him, it's the culmination of everything he's been working toward. The stakes are bigger, and so is his determination. He stated, "For me, now is the right time to give this man the worst beating he's had his whole career." And this is where Conor's mindset shifts into full gear. It's not just about winning, it's about making a statement. He doesn't just want to beat Chris Eubank Jr. He wants to do so in a way that leaves no question. Conor wants to show the world that the new version of him is an undeniable force. While Conor's intensity rises, Chris Eubank Jr. remains unshaken. For him, the chaos of fight week is just another day at the office. When the bell rings, it's like stepping into his natural environment. There's no pressure, no nerves, only calm certainty. Fighting isn't just what he does, it's where he feels most at home.
There's nothing I'm more comfortable with than being in a gym or fighting. Once that bell goes, I'm at home. I'm calm. I know what's gonna happen. I know what to do. Me fighting guys in the ring and sparring is like you reading a book. I just know what to do. I know how to do it. I enjoy it. I do it on a regular basis. It's soothing. It's enjoyable for me.
Chris' confidence shines through in every word. To him, the ring is where he thrives. Whether it's sparring or a title fight, he knows exactly what to do and how to do it. His experience and preparation make it feel like second nature. This is where he belongs, and when the action starts, he's always in control. For him, it's not just about fighting, it's about enjoying the craft. Chris Eubank Jr. isn't just fighting for himself, he's fighting for his family's legacy. He knows the weight of the history behind this fight and the expectations that come with it. Chris believes that the past will repeat itself, and that the same path his father walked will be the one he takes to victory. He stated, "Yeah, we're going to reenact that moment right there. History will repeat." That's right, Eubank's game will always dominate the table. For Chris, this fight isn't just another chapter, it's a continuation of the story his father wrote. He's determined to recreate that iconic victory and cement his place in the family legacy. The confidence is clear, the Eubank name will reign supreme, and he's prepared to prove it once again in the ring. The weight of history isn't a burden for him, it's a driving force. With all the talk of legacy and history, Chris Eubank Jr. makes it clear that while the weight of his father's shadow is real, he's focused on the present. He's not looking to live in the past or chase a name. He's here to fight for the now. This fight is about proving he's the best, not about looking backwards.
This fight is going to be everything that first Eubank Benn fight was and more. When you're in the sport of boxing, you don't think about legacy. You just try and, I take every fight as I can, and I do the best I can. I train the hardest I can. I think you think about legacy maybe when you're, retired or getting ready to retire. I don't have that in my heart, so I don't think about it too much.
Chris' mindset is simple. This fight is going to be everything that the first Eubank Benn fight was and more. For him, legacy isn't something he's chasing while still in the ring. It's only after the final bell rings that he'll reflect on it. Right now, it's all about the fight, the preparation, and doing everything he can to ensure victory. He doesn't need the past to fuel him. His focus is solely on making sure he's at his best in the present. As the fight draws closer, Chris' focus sharpens even more. He knows that the pressure of carrying his father's legacy is no small burden, but now it's about something even bigger, his own legacy. This fight has become personal in a whole new way, and the stakes couldn't be higher. For Chris, victory is no longer just about honoring the past, it's about carving out his own place in history. He stated, "The first time around, this fight was about my father's legacy. Now it's also about mine, so it's extremely important that I go out there and get the job done." Chris understands the magnitude of this moment. This fight is no longer just a chapter in his father's story. It's his own to write. The weight of that responsibility drives him, pushing him to ensure that he doesn't just honor his father's legacy, but builds one for himself. It's all about securing his own place in boxing history. As Chris Eubank Jr. embraces the pressure of creating his own legacy, Conor Benn is unwavering in his belief that nothing Chris does will stop him. For Conor, this fight is all about execution, and he's not worried about what his opponent is planning. His confidence is rock solid. He's focused solely on delivering his own brand of chaos.
It makes no difference to me what he does, what he thinks. I really could not care less. Because regardless, I'm going to come out there, a couple of hot skips and a big right hand to his temple. can prepare for that.
Conor isn't fazed by any of the mind games or the pressure Chris might bring. His focus is crystal clear. It's not about the talk or the theatrics. It's about the fight in the exact moment when he lands that crushing blow. He's ready to silence all doubt with pure force. When the bell rings, Conor knows exactly how it will go down. Conor's confidence isn't just something he talks about. It's something he's built through hard work and sparring with the best. People might question where it comes from, but Conor isn't fazed by the doubters. For him, it's all about the results in the gym and the performance that speaks for itself. He's already testing himself against top talent, and it shows.
People go, where does your confidence come from? You can say confidence borderline delusional. That's what people say, is it confidence or is it delusional? You see where my confidence comes from. Denzel's a phenomenal fighter. Sparring #1 ranked WBO middleweight in the world. He's currently probably walking around a light heavy, 2 weights above mine, and performing the way I'm performing. Heart rate's in the amber and green zone. That's what that is.
Conor is quick to address the skeptics. For him, his confidence isn't something that's just given, it's earned. He's been sparring with the best in the world, pushing himself to new limits and coming out on top. The heart rate monitors in the gym don't lie. Every time he steps up, he proves his preparation, dedication, and mental toughness. This isn't delusion, it's pure belief backed by performance. Even Nigel Benn's confidence in his son is unwavering. He knows exactly what Conor is capable of, and his belief is firm that the fight won't last long once Conor gets in the rhythm. While others may be betting on Chris Eubank Jr., Nigel sees things differently. He's fully convinced that Conor will dominate.
I think once my son set about him and that pace, I don't see it going past 4 rounds. I know I'm shocked when they've got Eubank as the favourite. Mate, blows my mind. Or maybe I'm not reading this script.
Nigel isn't just hopeful, he's certain. He believes that once Conor sets the pace, the fight won't go past 4 rounds. The idea of Conor being the underdog blows his mind. He's completely shocked that the bookmakers have Eubank Jr. as the favorite. To Nigel, this is more than just a fight, it's a statement, and you can't understand why others don't see it the same way. For Conor, this fight represents more than just a moment in time. It's the culmination of years of dedication and sacrifice. It's not just about the big night or the fame. It's about everything he's given up every early morning, every ounce of effort, all leading to this one fight. The stakes are personal, and the weight of the journey behind him is heavy. Conor's not just fighting for glory. He's fighting to make every sacrifice count.
It's not just been a now thing. It's been 10 years of hard work. It's been 10 years of sacrifice. It's been the leaving my family. It's been the early mornings. It's been the 5 a.m. runs. It has to be worth it. It has to be worth it. It has to pay off. It can't not pay off, otherwise I've just wasted all that time. For what? It has to be worth it. It has to.
For Conor, it's been a decade of grind, sacrifice, and hard work. The dedication he's put in isn't just a chapter, it's the entire book. Every moment of sacrifice has led to this, and Conor knows there's no turning back now. If all that effort doesn't pay off, what's it been for? This fight isn't just a step, it's the reason all those years of sacrifice mean something. As the fight between Conor Benn and Chris Eubank Jr. draws nearer, it's clear this is more than just a battle between two fighters. It's a clash of legacies, emotions, and years of sacrifice. Conor Benn, fueled by years of hard work and personal sacrifices, enters this fight with a relentless drive to prove himself, while Chris Eubank Jr. carries the weight of his father's legacy on his shoulders, determined to keep the Eubank name at the top. With both men bringing their own brand of intensity, it's shaping up to be a fight like no other. Who will come out on top? Will Conor's youth and hunger be enough to dethrone Eubank Jr., or will Chris' experience and legacy carry him to victory? Can Conor live up to his own hype, or will the pressure of this moment be too much to handle? What do you think? Who takes this fight? Do you believe Conor can live up to the expectations, or will Chris prove the Eubank name still reigns supreme? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Tune in for more videos like this.